As children, we were told that our world once had heroes. Fairy tales to inspire hope in a world with none. As far back as anyone could remember, mankind had been at war with itself. Orphaned, like so many, I survived by the sword and my wits. Neither of which kept me from being sent to a labor camp. It would have been a death sentence had I not made a friend. Avil kept me safe, and I kept him sane. And together, we would change the course of history. Avil, did you make it to Delorum?
Yes. I've almost reached the village of Tablis. You were right, Sandra. This place is completely untouched by the invasion.
Have you made contact with the Royal Army?
No. And I'm not exactly getting a warm reception from the locals.
I'm sure they can be seduced by your charms. I was joking, sort of. They may, however, find you more appealing than the jackals about to descend on Tablis.
In moments like this, I actually find myself missing your company, Sandra. How long do I have before the jackals arrive?
Not long. If you don't act quickly, the villagers will be slaughtered. I've teleported escape crystals onto the battlefield. You need only use one of the runestones I gave you to activate them. I'll leave you to it.
Someone help!
The jackals are hunting down civilians. Use your basic attacks to slay them before they slaughter the villagers. Great work. Now charge the crystal to activate the portal and rescue the civilian.
I don't understand what's happening. What are those things? Who are you?
My name is Avil, the last of the Sentinels. I am here to ready your people for war.
I don't know anything about fighting monsters.
There is something you can do for your people. Something that will save thousands of lives.
Tell me what to do, and I'll do it.
Take this gemstone, and personally see that your king receives it. And when he does, tell him to speak my name into the stone.
The enemy has started killing civilians! Avil, you must act quickly!
Blessed be Delorum! I am saved!
Avil, you should rescue the civilians if you can. If you're ever lost, you can review your objectives at any time. Some people have climbed onto their rooftops to hide from those monsters. Too bad I'm not much of a climber myself.
If I jump onto the side of the building, I can climb up the wall to reach the top.
Thank goodness someone's come to help me. I climbed up here to try and escape those beasts, but now I can't get down.
You're safe now.
I am in your debt, Sentinel.
Don't lose focus, Avil. If you're attacked while channeling a crystal, the portal will begin to dissipate. Another refugee is safe, thanks to you.
I am saved! I am saved!
The people of Delorum shall be indebted to you, Avil. Excellent work, Avil. Avil, congratulations. You're still alive.
The portals... I know.
I know how you feel.
So far, nothing but silence.
Avil, we will need alliances to win this war. And when you do, Executing Ravenii requires rune energy. Charge your rune energy by killing jackals and rescuing civilians. Admit it, Avil. You're enjoying yourself out there. Another refugee is safe thanks to you.
I should use my dodge to avoid jackal attacks.
You saved the right man.
I need you to simply...
The enemy has started killing civilians! Avil, you must act quickly! Another refugee is safe thanks to you. You made quick work of that one. Keep it going. Nice job, Avil. Keep up the good work. Look who's early. Avil, get after that Ravenii before he starts destroying the town.
If it weren't for your noble efforts, I would be dead.
This is only the...
I have a contact.
That was just nasty.
I knew we could count on you!
Avil, you remember how this works. Hold your rune strike and aim at the Ravenii's armor and limbs. Release rune strike.
I'll have this thing down in no time.
Great job, Avil. Removing a Raveni's armor and severing its limbs also Once you have enough, you will be able to... Now aim your rune strike just below the Raveni's knee to sever its leg. Now finish this. Climb to the base of the Raveni's... Now, Avil, execute the Ravenii. Great work, Avil. That's one less Ravenii we have to kill.
It's a drop in the ocean. If we don't begin coordinating our efforts with the Royal Army, we will soon be overrun by their numbers.
When word of your bravery reaches the king, he will be compelled to trust you.
And while we wait for the fool king to gather his courage...
You are more right than you know. Avil, you've arrived just in time. The first of the Ravenii are already approaching the town.
I see you finished deploying the escape crystals as well. I'll slay this monster, and save as many as I can.
Avil, that Ravenii seems to be wearing some kind of heavy armor. Are you sure you can handle it?
You worry about getting your crystals to the surrounding town, Sandra. I'll worry about the Ravenii.
Avil, remember. Executing Ravenii requires rune energy. Charge your rune energy by killing jackals and rescuing civilians.
This iron armor looks to be bound by large iron locks. I'll try taking those out first. I can sever the Raveni's limbs if I target their weak points with a rune strike. I can use my rune strike on the locks.
Great job. Keep it up.
My rune strike on the locks. I've got to hit the weak points when they are glowing. I should build more rune energy.
Severing a Raveni's limb will only hinder them momentarily. After a short time, the Ravenii will regenerate its severed limbs. Avil, find cover to regain your health.
Build more rune energy.
Careful, Avil. Find cover to regain your health.
Energy fully charged to execute this Ravenii.
Avil, valid rune strike targets will glow when you aim at them. No time to waste.
Cover to regain my health. My rune strike on the locks. I can sever the Ravenii's limbs if I target their weak points with a rune strike.
Nice work! Keep going! Hold your rune strike to execute the Ravenii. Nice work, Avil. These people owe you their lives.
This time, Sandra.
You're right, Avil. Which is why we must convince him to join us.
This is King Nero, ruler of Dolorum. You have requested an audience?
This is Avil, the last Sentinel, and I wish to strike an alliance with your highness.
Was it your sorcery that created this speaking stone?
My ally, Xandra, crafted this instrument, and others from the weapons of our enemies.
If your boons are so great, why do you seek an alliance?
King Nero, I cannot be everywhere. At this moment, I am approaching Moltnuma, where a deadly horde approaches.
Moltnuma? No, that's too soon. I dispatched a garrison to the city, but they won't arrive in time. If you are as skilled as I have heard, Avil, then please, save as many of my people as you can.
The citizens of Dolorum are lucky to have you, Avil. Avil, if too much of the town is destroyed or its people killed, we will have failed.
I'll have to charge up my rune energy to take this thing down.
Great job. Keep it up.
Avil, you must persevere!
I'll have to charge up my rune energy to take this thing down.
Avil, where are you? God's protect.
Time to kill a Ravenii.
Hold your rune strike and aim for the base of the Raveni's neck. Your work here isn't done yet. That Ravenii you just executed wasn't the only one on its way to Moltnuma. When you execute a Ravenii, your rune energy will begin to drain. You will need to build it up again in order to...
This is King Nero, ruler of Dolorum. You have requested an audience?
This is Avil, the last Sentinel, and I wish to strike an alliance with your highness.
Was it your sorcery that created this speaking stone?
My ally, Xandra, crafted this instrument, and others from the weapons of our enemies.
If your boons are so great, why do you seek an alliance?
King Nero, I cannot be everywhere. At this moment, I am approaching Moltnuma, where a dead...
Moltnuma? No, that's too soon. I dispatched a garrison to the city, but they won't arrive in time. If you are as skilled as I have heard, Avil, then please, save as many of my people as you can.
The citizens of Delorum are lucky to have you, Avil. Avil, if too much of the town is destroyed or its people killed, we will have failed.
I should build more rune energy.
Great job. Keep it up. Now go behead a Ravenii. Great job. Keep it up. Hold your rune strike and aim for the base of the Ravenii's neck. Your work here isn't done yet. Executed wasn't the only one on its way to Moltnamar. When you execute a Ravenii, your rune energy will begin to drain. You will need to build... It looks like this Ravenii brought along a friend. You'll have to face them both. Avil, find cover to regain your health.
Avil, what are you doing? The Ravenii are destroying my kingdom.
I should build more rune energy.
Avil, what are you doing?
Nice work. Keep going. Are destroying the city. Avil, you must stop them. Valid rune strike targets will glow when you aim at them.
My people are being slain left and right. Avil, what are you doing?
Now, Avil, execute the Ravenii.
My people are dying, Avil. You cannot let this happen.
I should build more rune energy.
Avil, valid rune strike targets will glow when you aim at them.
Avil, what are you doing? The Ravenii are destroying my kingdom.
Avil, your rune energy is fully charged.
You fought bravely, Avil. Thank you. Many of my people owe you their lives.
We are still losing too many.
I agree.
Xandra.
She creates your weapons.
The Ravenii use a rare mineral to travel between worlds. Xandra was able to fabricate this talking stone, and our own...
I have at my disposal some of the most gifted alchemists, and even they do not understand the...
Xandra is brilliant in many ways. Yet as skilled as we are, she and I will not be enough to win this war. Will you
Initially, I was reluctant to believe your claims. I had always thought the Sentinels...
And now?
I believe. I have met with Sandra. She is a talented and spirited individual.
You may come to appreciate her candor.
I will send an expedition to collect the material she requires.
No, it is not. But you must move quickly.
I know, and they are closing in on your location as we speak. Try...
They have arrived.
I am saved! I am saved!
Another Ravenii has arrived. How long can I keep them at bay?
Thank you! Gods protect you!
Ravenii is no match for my blade.
Truly impressive work, Sentinel.
The more Ravenii they send, the more Ravenii I shall kill. Ravenii's limbs if I target their weak points with a rune strike.
Avil, where are you? I have met with Sandra. She is a talented and spirited individual.
You may come to appreciate her candor.
I will send an expedition to collect the material she requires.
No, it is not. But you must move quickly.
I know, and they are closing in on your location as we speak. Prepare yourself, Sentinel! The Ravenii have arrived!
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Another Ravenii approaches. Move quickly, Avil. Avil, where are you? Gods protect us.
I'm fine, Your Highness. Attend to your own affairs.
Is this really safe? Thanks, I guess. Someone help!
Incredible work of you. It seems my trust in you was well-founded.
Ravenii for me to slay.
Sentinel! Dust yourself off and get back in there!
I'll have this thing down in no time.
Avil, you must persevere! Avil, what are you doing? The Ravenii are destroying my kingdom!
I should build more rune energy.